we're moving into raid control, and not exactly a great idea for Changeworld to actually play in this map. Yes, they did come back against Lynx TH, where they're down 2-0, down and bad, and they managed to pull off once in a lifetime comeback, moving in 3-2 at the end of the game. But they're going up against Huntsmen in here, although they didn't really have enough success when it comes to playing raid control. This team is totally better when it comes to playing map control, especially that mid map that we did see from Huntsmen earlier. So it's going to be a 50-50 in here. Moving into this map number 3, winner gets to win the series. Huntsmen Changeworld, map number 3. Here we are at Control Raid.
Quick move right by Changeworld right now into center square and take down by a Kai. Or, yeah, Kai right now, but Kai will be taking out by Spur and Emo in there, trading with Jerv on the other side. Now, everyone will be bashing their heads on this point, on this Bravo right here, because this is one of the easiest, especially for the attackers at this point. And defenders, on the other hand, they need to hand back a little bit, take that power position, and just wait for the attackers to go in for that hit and not really show up that much, because they need to save up on the lives, and saving up is what the Huntsman is doing right now. They are just cutting the approach of Changeworld from where they stand, and they are taking it one kill after another.
Look at the bottom left of the screen. You see Crush in that mid-map right now, way behind enemy lines, looking to try to find a route and get some kills for this team to actually find a way to extend even more at that life defilement, but he eventually will get taken down in here. So right in front of your screen, we actually have Changeworld after suffering a massive loss in wins and kills there at the B side. Now they're moving into the A control point, but still very undecisive for them. And Derp, huge 3 kills right there, just to give this team a more ample time in a breathing point in order for them to actually get more kills up and going. Zen, Derp, just basically the key factor in here right now. They are crushing the game. Changeworld can find an answer.
Yeah, can I find an answer? Can find a time with only a few seconds remaining right now. It is looking dire for Changeworld, and the point goes for Huntsman. And this is a good turnaround. This is what we're looking for in terms of the mode control from the Huntsman. A chance for them to prove themselves that this is not their weakest and like the weakest suit. They can play it hard in this game, and Changeworld is feeling that right now as they started off for round number 2. Now, it is Changeworld on the defense and not so much of movement, as the harder point has been captured right now. Very quick, and all sides covered already. Arthur will not be making that approach, as M4 will try, but also will fail, as Zen has taken that angle already. A captured that quick, and it is now down to take those lives.
The fastest A control point capture so far in this Garena regional qualifier. Changeworld did not see the attack coming from Huntsmen, and now with them giving up the hardest hard point to control, now it's Huntsmen task to actually find a way to get this B control point, which is going to be the easier part of here as the attackers when it comes to attacking. So now they eventually have map control, and they're going to use Predator Missile of Zen to actually put the players right exactly through spawns. Only have to worry about the players on the laundries, wherein it's going to be Fu with that Arctic 50, who hasn't really found enough success just yet, having only a total of 3 kills right now inside the game. 23-21 right now, and you do see Huntsmen here stack 4 players at that mid-map. Then they also have Zen around the back, being that flanker that the team needs to cut up more players on the rotation. And well, looks like we're going to see some fight back now made by Changeworld, but it's not really enough with the way Huntsman has been playing so great when it comes to trades, and their strategy is just on point in here. One more tick, and this could be the first time that we see a total attack control point made by a team as the attackers. A very immense and intense Huntsman attacking round. You don't see that often.
Second instance in this group stages that we see a double capture in control, and it has been done by the Huntsman. Now it's up to them to go in for the defense, and knowing that they can go for the attack. They've done that already on the defensive earlier. Hopefully that will not be read by Changeworld, because we know how Changeworld can adapt and adjust based on how they lost and moments that they were short-handed. So this is what that is happening right now. Captures being done, lives being saved by Changeworld, and it might not be that enough for the Huntsmen just for this round. Bravo is being taken, and the same trade-off happening earlier, but not so much in favor of the Huntsmen. Changeworld with 4 lives ahead of the Huntsmen. They need to make this work to get 1 point on this 2-0 that Huntsmen has.
A very efficient control made there by Changeworld as they got that B side with only leaving 7 lives left there in the deficit, and they also have that man advantage, so they might as well be able to get all of these kills. But you already know Huntsman is on the defensive side, and now they have funneled the player in only one angle. This means once they got that kitchen control, life and things would be easier for them as they already have players at open stairs. They are also seeing Changeworld here. They know what to do as the attackers would want to have the kitchen to enable that spawn the spawn trap in here. And Arthur and M4 leading the charge in here right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's expected from Arthur and M4. They are the clutchers plus the fragger of this game. Arthur pulling out the Purifier on the best time that he can pull in 3 frags in there. Unexpected Derp was included as well. Ooh, the backstab coming in from Derp. Kai will be taken down, jumping into the monitor room. Oh, not a good idea because he has been weighted. It is now half, and they're slowly falling down for the Huntsman. Crush needs to make it work. Nades might be useful at this point, but they do not need to bash their heads. They need to wait for the perfect time to go in for the kill because the lives is just dwindling down for the Huntsman.
This should be a round win now for Changeworld. One more player to worry about, and Emo is there for the cleanup. Almost a win through capture there as the offensive side for Changeworld, but they win through the elimination. So that's that for Changeworld. And just a quick fact in here, the last time that this team actually played against an opponent, which is Link Stage on this control raid, they were actually down 0-2. So they might just pull up another comeback in here. Now they start up on the defensive side. Let's see how are they gonna go up against Derp, who have been able to create an impact ever since the start of this game. 19 kills already while Emo looks for the flank. Burns Derp down. The flank comes through and Emo more kills up ahead but gets shot down by Nachi, but the damage is done. 5 kills down for both ends, but Huntsman will be able to get that 1 segment done at this B control point.
Still tied on lives though, 1 minute 8 seconds in there, and the trade of the kills doing well for both. But the defensive needs to be done much better right now. Emo going in for that rush, missing that opportunity, but was able to turn around, and Emo will be stopped with a punch once again. Derp right now putting that into play, but Arthur not so much as Crush will be crushed at this point. Now it is getting close with the life point right now. Captures happening as well. Time will be stopped, but Derp will need to make use of his position. He had missed that opportunity for the kill, and the slide will not work. The backstab once again. Derp for the double, and Crush makes it 3 more, making that 3 deficit on the lives.
Great job, River Huntsman. They know that the B control point is not exactly working for them, so they stack this A control point 1 more time. And with that actually basically about to be done, they get stopped here by Changeworld. Emo and M4 there for the backup, and now the reinforcements continue. Changeworld, great job shutting down the push made there by Huntsman. 35 seconds left, and now the flood comes through on this A at this B control point with Zen leading the charge as they drop the player down. They have already 1 segment done. Make that 2 ticks now for the boys of Huntsman as Crush continues to just try to make some time for this team to capture. Emo will be able to penetrate through inside the game, but will eventually be out of the play. And this is going to be a very close matchup, but notice how Changeworld is using their operator skills, specifically the Purifier, in a very great value, always finding multi-kills after multi-kills when they use it. Now, Huntsman down to the charge. 8 to 11 live count with the A point capture. They can play this at TDM and play it slow as well.
Good play for the Huntsman to go and take that alpha. Bravo is next, but with the exchange of lives right now, it might not look good for the Huntsman at this point. And Spur right now missing those hit, and Arthur takes him down. It is, oh my goodness, a capture has been made. Changeworld was stunned the same as I was. Cali, what is happening? What has the Huntsman eaten to make them this good?
Well, first and foremost, the boys of Changeworld were trying to play for kills. And they were expecting the players to be right around the mid-map and right through the swimming pool to contest. And good thing that the guys were distracted, and Huntsmen, they did taken down Emoxy. And the next thing you know, they had 4 players stacked right through B, and they only needed 1 tick there. And you see the despair in the faces of Changeworld. They could have had that comeback already and forced at round number 5, but they weren't really able to because the communication was a big factor there. We did not see that communication laid out at the end. And they let go of the B control point where there's only 1 more tick made and was needed by Huntsmen to actually pull off with the victory, and they weren't really able to defend it. I mean, it's a close game, but at the end of the day, if you play the objective,